Hello my fellow pop pilots of New Eden, EddieRio here, and I wanted to take a little look at how I'm starting to use the Stream Deck in EVE Online. Now, I'm not a streamer, but I do like hotkeys or shortcuts, and I'm crap at remembering what keys are for what action. So having a visualized key with a little picture on it and text to tell you what it does is pretty awesome for me. I already used the Stream Deck to make editing easier. Having Discord controls like muting my mic is really useful. And of course other games like Star Citizen, Helldivers was good for the sort of stratagems. I like playing Anno games and city builder games, which is useful for, and I've been playing around with it a lot now in EVE Online. Now I mostly solo PvP, but I could imagine finding lots of other uses for this if you were an explorer, a miner, even a trader I guess, and of course just for running missions. But as a solo PvP player, the thing that I'm finding this really good for is not just activating my modules, but also controlling the overheating of the modules. As you can see, half of my hotkeys are set up just for this, and it really works. No more stumbling around for what F key it is and misclicking a control instead of shift clicking for overheating. I can just at a glance look at the Steam Deck and hit the right key, and as you can see I've even got the icons to match my loadout. If I unhide my UI, there we can see I've got all my guns here and my shield and my repper, and I've got them all along the bottom row there with the overheats above it. Yes, I know this is a shield tank with an armor repper, I'm just experimenting, but I can set this up quickly depending on what ship or fit that I'm flying and swap it around, so I can see at a glance what key is for what module. And of course the one above the key is to control or activate the overheating. So let's have a little look at this in action. So as you can see, I can just overheat everything and it selects it for overheating, and then I can undo the overheat. Sorry, I'm doing this a little bit cack-handed to get in and film at the same time. So let's just jettison something, and then I can lock this, and then I can show you, I can scram it, then I can overheat my scram, so on the next cycle it will overheat. I can unoverheat it, I can stick my web on it, I can undo my web, undo my point really quickly, which is just so useful. I can have my shields on, I can overheat them, I can decide to underheat them, and I can do the same with my repper if I want to as well. Another thing that I'm finding really useful is for launching drones, attacking drones, and then recalling the drones. The clickable area in the screen here is absolutely tiny, look, to get that, and then this little sword is the one to attack, and this little one here is to recall. But here I can just return my drones at the click of a button. I can launch them again, I can then send them to attack that container if I want, or I can recall them quickly and then I can warp out. So that's another really useful one. I've added some other keys as I keep going on that I find useful. I've got one that can open up Z-Kill. I don't think it'll work on the recording for me to see, but it will open it up in a browser so that I can search up a player that maybe I'm hunting and try and check out their fit. I've got D-Scan, so I can pump D-Scan quite quickly. I've got that set up on my mouse, but it's also nice to have another one there if I need it. I've got my map, so I can open up my map and see where I am, currently in Jita, but I can use that. Also, cool 2D map now, look at this, really liking that. I might do a video on the map soon. I can hide my UI quickly if I want to do some cool cinematography and make it look all cool. Even mid-fight I can just do this quickly as I want. I can open my cargo up, I can make a bookmark quickly in space if I need to and press that button. And another one I've done is just to open and close my tactical overlay, which I normally have open, but it's nice to close sometime just for the visual of it. So yeah, I just wanted to show you how I'm starting to use this and how effective it is and how it works really well. But yeah, what sort of other buttons or keys do you think I should add? I've got more room here. I can also make another whole page with extra ones on it as well. So what would you add to this? Or what would you use this for if you were mining or if you were exploring? What kind of uses would you find? Anyway, I just thought I would show you that, and I will catch you in the next one. Take it easy.